Test 5, Track 76.
And finally on today's program, we take a look at the subject of reading for relaxation. Now, many of you will know how beneficial reading a novel can be, and yet a new report suggests that many of us are ignoring novels in favour of other pastimes. The findings of the report say that 1 in 3 adults rarely or never read for pleasure. Here to help us understand the results is sociologist Dr. Ruth Graham.
Hello.
So, this survey also claims that those adults who read for just 20 minutes a week are 20% more likely to feel relaxed and happy with their lives. A lot of listeners might find that statistic amazing since 20 minutes doesn't sound like much of an increase per week. How much does it surprise you?
Not that much, actually. I mean, it's not very surprising when you think about how we live our lives these days. In recent years, we seem to have lost the habit of reading for pleasure. I think it's probably lack of time and the pressures and stresses of modern living. For example, the study says that non-readers are 28% more likely to suffer from depression, and interestingly, of those that read, 1 in 5 said it helps them to feel less lonely. So that's positive.
Isn't there also the issue here that what we read is different? For example, lots of us read things online like blog posts and social media posts like Twitter. Perhaps it's just a case that we've replaced novels and books with shorter texts or more current news.
True, but in fact this survey also addresses that issue. Respondents reported stronger feelings of relaxation from reading a book than watching TV, reading magazines, or using social media. These types of activities might help us to switch off, but they can often make us stressed as much as they help us to relax. For example, posting messages online before you go to bed can stop you sleeping, whereas reading a novel will help you sleep.
That's true. I think we all have experience of that.
Reading also has other benefits. It can help us to work through problems and make us feel better. Just finishing a long novel can give us a sense of accomplishment, which is positive. Reading also brings people together.
You mean like joining a local book club?
Well, yes, that is one way. But also when friends and work colleagues just share ideas informally whilst chatting. People who read novels will often talk about what they've just read or relate relationships in their own lives to the characters in books.
That's very interesting. And the research tells us this.
Sure. Take this finding in particular. It shows that reading 30 minutes a week means you are 52% more likely to feel socially included and 72% more likely to have a community spirit.
Really? That's amazing if it's true.